everybody. Welcome to Tuesday. Today is February 4th, 2025, and I'm Michelle with Yesmichellecrochets. Please allow me first to say welcome and hello to my returning viewers, my returning subscribers, and my returning lurkers. And a very, very special welcome and hello to my new viewers, my new subscribers, and my new lurkers. I appreciate having each and every one of you here with me today, and thank you for your time. Now, for those of you who don't know, I have a bit of a routine to my videos. I like to start out with a quote of the day. I think it sets the tone for the video and for my day in general. From there, we'll have a discussion of what's in my cup. The weather outside, not as good as yesterday. I'll give you some announcements. I will share a very important conversation with a very special friend, and then we will move into the topic of the day. Once I'm done giving you everything I have to give in conversation, I'm going to give you a screen card. That screen card is going to detail what you'll see me crocheting, and it will give you the pattern information if there is a pattern available, what yarn I'll be using, and what my hook size is in the event you want to make one like mine. After that, I'll give you some really great music and I'll crochet with you. Now, of course, you're free to do what you like, whether you knit, diamond dart, you draw, or maybe you just want to sit there and relax and you'd like a little company. Well, I'm here to do exactly that for you. Of course, during that time, I won't be talking, and there's a reason. I want to crochet, but I also don't want to mess up anything you're doing. If you're working on an intense project or you need to concentrate, well, my counting could be distracting. So I don't do that. Instead, I just give you some quality time. And like I said, good music. When we're done with our time together, I'm going to give you a screen card which gives you the quote of the day again. That way, you get another chance to hear it or see it in this case. And then I'll give you an end screen. That end screen is going to detail other videos that you might enjoy, maybe even a playlist. But it could also include a video that YouTube recommends you watch. Either way, I hope I get to enjoy as much of your time as you can make available. So let's get started with today's quote. Today's quote says, "You may delay, but time will not." And that's said by Ben Franklin. And I like that quote because it's a good reminder of we ought not waste the time we have. Many of us have ideas of things we want to get done. We have schedules that we want to try to keep. And there are things, oh, I'll do that later. Later may not come, or worse. All of a sudden you realize later is here and you're nowhere near ready to do whatever it is you were supposed to get done. So you have a rush job and it's not your best job. So if you have the opportunity, take the time, do the thing, get it done. That's a message to the future me who's going to look at this later and go, okay, I hear me, I hear me. It may apply to you, it may not. Either way, it's just there. Now, as to coffee talk. Coffee talk is what it is pretty much every day. Coffee talk is my connection with my cup. It's a romance. You have to understand. It's a romance. My coffee talk is where I take my personal bullet blender, I pour in a splash of water, 2 ice cubes, a scoop of my fake sugar because I don't use real sugar, a scoop of chicory, which is just an instant dried product. Toss that in. I toss in a scoop of my instant coffee. My coffee is Cafe Bustelo. You can use what you like. I add in a flavoring. My flavoring is the Lorraine salted caramel. I put in a splash of cinnamon today. I was feeling spicy. Blended all of that together, poured it over some more ice, and then added in a pre-made protein shake. My protein shake is the Quest Caramel Protein Shake, and that's my protein coffee. Delicious, easy. Believe me, it's easy. At this hour of the morning, Don't ask me to do anything hard. My brain isn't fully engaged yet, but it will be soon because it's a good coffee. Now, weather. You guys know we had great weather in St. Louis yesterday. I heard highs of 72 to 73. I only experienced the 70 degree, and that was late evening, but it was beautiful. Anyway, it is currently 39 degrees. On the grand scheme of things, I'll take it. It's not the best, but we've had much, much worse. The low today was 35. We're expecting a high of 46. So, sum total, not bad, not great, but good enough. And considering I'm feeling better, I'll take it without complaint. Now, as to the announcements, my announcements are what they are most every day, which of course is happy birthday or happy anniversary if today is your special day. I really, really appreciate having you here with me today. I thank you for your time. There are a lot of awesome people who are having birthdays today. And forgive me, but I'm not going to name names today simply because none of them are any of our YouTube family. I have some people in my personal life, and in fact, a set of twins who have a birthday today. And I am looking forward to reaching out to them and wishing them a happy birthday. So there's that. Excuse me, as you guys know, I am recovering from whatever the heck tried to knock my tail out last week. So I'm still a little nasally, and I appreciate your grace and your patience with me as I go through this video and you have to listen to me make weird noises. Again, I'm so, so sorry, but I'm working on improvement, so bear with me. Now, also, please allow me to say thank you to the 904 of you who are subscribed to my channel. And I'm going to pause right there for a moment. 904 people subscribe to this channel. If you're not already a subscriber, please allow me right now to invite you to hit that subscribe button. And when you do, go ahead and tickle that bell notification. Yeah, the little thing with the brackets around it, that bell. Go ahead and give that a tickle. And the reason you're going to want to do that is because it's going to tell you every time I drop a video, I put a community tab post up, or I go live, which for those of you who don't know, that's not an easy task for me, but it is one that I do with great joy because I get to engage with each and every one of you who comes to those live activities. And man, we have so much fun. I used to hear the statement a long time ago, it goes down in the DMs. No, it goes down in the live chats, and it's a kiki and a half. But however, there is that. Now, as far as my watch hours, for those of you who are cheering me on as we quest to take this channel to monetization, we are currently sitting at 3,257 watch hours. So we are growing, and I am grateful for the opportunity to spend every moment that I can with you. For those of you who are working very hard behind the scenes to help me hit that goal, thank you so, so much. And I still need you, if you would please, when you have the opportunity, clear your browser history. Go ahead and put my playlist on in the background. Don't turn off the volume on YouTube. Instead, turn off the volume on whatever device if you're not going to be able to watch it. Of course, some of my older videos are hilarious simply because they're cringy. So if you want to catch a few of those, I'd love that. And I thank you. Now, please allow me, if you will, to have a very important conversation with a very special friend. This is someone who may not be having the best time of it right now, and I just want to give them a moment of encouragement. So please indulge me as I do. And to our very special friend, hello. I'm so very glad you're here today. I certainly hope you had a good night rest and that you're prioritizing you. Forgive my very soft voice. You know I don't talk very loud in general, which is ironic. I used to. But this is about you right now. Let's talk about it. To begin with, you know that this hasn't been an easy time for you. I don't. I do know that there's a way to get over this, to get past this, or at least make it bearable for today. These are the steps. You need to eat. You need to drink your water. And of course, if meds are appropriate, please, please take them. They are necessary, whether they help minimize the situation you're dealing with or help you improve it. Either way, these are the three quality steps you can take to improve the situation. Another critical step, having real conversations with people in your life, your friends, your family members. Maybe it's a neighbor, a trusted person of faith. I don't know, but you need to have a conversation with someone that you know that you can tangibly talk to about this very unique situation. If you don't have anyone in your life that you feel you can have that level of conversation with, this might be a good time to go to the internet and find a resource, a medical professional, or a service or organization set up to help you deal with what you're dealing with. A lot of people are having hard times right now. You are not out of character to reach out and ask for help, even if it's out of character for you. We all need help from time to time, and it's never a bad thing to ask for it. That's why it exists. In the meantime, know a few things about me as it relates to you. I love you. I love you. I'm proud of you. I am so very proud of you because you're taking care of you. If for no other reason than for me, you're my buddy, and I'm so, so glad you're here. So for now, sit back, relax, and just hang out with me, okay? We'll talk more tomorrow. So you got to come back. I will see you then. But for now, just relax. Guys, thank you so much for being patient with me while I have that very important conversation. I have that conversation on a daily basis because you never know what someone's going through. And sometimes that conversation is for me because I need reminding to eat, to drink my water, and that because I do have meds, I need to take them. It also reminds me that, yeah, I love me and we have to love ourselves. We have to love ourselves. I can't pour love out if I'm not first pouring it in. Loving me looks like getting up in the morning and doing something that I'm passionate about so that I can do something else that I might also be passionate about. I have to start somewhere. And I start here with my gratitude journal and these videos. So thank you for your indulgence. Now, as I said at the top of the video, excuse me for a second, I need a sip of coffee. It's a morning. Yes, that is so, so good. Woo. Today, of course, is Tuesday, and it's Terminology Tuesday. You guys, I have so enjoyed this series. Of course, it is a whole playlist on my channel. Feel free to peruse, do the things. Anyway, today's terminology terms are as follows. PAT or PATS, sometimes abbreviated as PATT or PATTS. And then, of course, there's PC, PM, and PREV. Now you're like, what is this alphabet soup you speak of, woman? The answer is PAT or PATT. Whether there's an S or not, it stands for patterns. When people are writing out patterns, they don't want to write out the words in full each and every time because they're going to show up often in many patterns. There are repeats. So in order to make it easier, they're just going to use a few initials. In this case, PAT or PATT stands for pattern. Then, of course, there's PC. Now, this one caught me off guard because I've done this plenty of times. never saw PC. PC stands for popcorn. And please know that different pattern writers invert popcorn for bobble. Sometimes the way the stitches are formed are different. Let me be clear about that. These are two totally different things. And no, I am not going to demonstrate them today. Forgive me. I'm a little further behind my schedule than I want to be, so I simply don't have time to make a video for those. Maybe I'll do a short for it in the future. Maybe I won't. I'm not going to make that promise to you. But go to YouTube University. It's there. The difference between popcorn and bobble. Nonetheless, we're talking about popcorns. PC stands for popcorn. Now, PM. PM. Place marker. In intricate patterns where sometimes you're working in the round, it's appropriate to use a marker, a stitch marker. And I'm trying to see if I have one on my desk. I'm sure I do. So a stitch marker can mark your place. And here's a cute one. Let me see. There we go. It's just a little thing you place on your crochet product or your knit product in order to mark your place. Let's say at this particular spot, 4 double crochets in, you are going to place a popcorn. Well, if you've marked where that 4th stitch is, then you're automatically able to go to that place without having to count each and every time. So PM will stand for place marker. And PREV, this one is easy. And even you're sitting there going, are you really explaining this to me? Yes, I am. PREV stands for previous. For example, again, in an intricate pattern, you may have someone's pattern tell you, you're going to do 2 rows of double crochet, and in the 3rd row, you're going to do popcorns. In the 4th row, you're going to do the previous steps in row 1 and row 3. I know that makes no sense in the abstract of it, but if you're reading a pattern and they're constantly telling you to repeat row 1 and 3 after you've done row whatever, then they're going to say refer to the previous cluster or refer to the previous whatever, and they'll just write PREV. So there is that. Those are your terms today for Tuesday on February 4th, Terminology Tuesday. Guys, I need to scoot. I want to crochet. I am super ready to get a hook in my hand before I get my income earning job started. So with that said, I'm done talking. 18 minutes in, I need to be done talking. But I thank you for listening to me on my mindless ramble at the moments, and at other moments, I hope sharing with you very critically important information and a whole lot of love. I'm going to say to you, you're loved. I love you. I'm proud of you. And you need to eat. Drink your water. It's okay. You can drink it. I give you permission. I encourage you. If cheesecake is around, have a slice. Not too much. And if you're diabetic, you be careful, because I'm not going to encourage you to do bad behavior. But if you eat it and I didn't see it, did it happen? That's just a question for you to answer. I don't know. Anyway, I do want you to eat. If meds are appropriate, please take them. But most of all, I want you to know that you mean the world to me, and I thank you for being here. Now, I'm going to give you a screen card in a second, but before I let you go, I got to tell you one more time. I love you. Now, sit back. The screen card is coming. So is the music and our crochet time. You do whatever you want to do. If you need to hit pause for a second and go grab your whip, by all means, do so. We're going to hang out on the other side. And until then, have some fun today. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.